Install Android apps on any Windows 11 machine directly, bypassing the Amazon App Store without any hassle, just the way you install sideloaded apps on your phone. Let's walk through the process with some tips to improve your user experience on the Windows subsystem for Android. I am Mahfuzur Rahman and you are watching Greener World. Before we start, it's important to go through some checkboxes to make sure we are on the same page. You are running the official Windows 11 from Microsoft and your Windows Update works. You are running the latest Windows 11 build or higher than the requirement to install the Amazon App Store. And of course, your computer has the modern hardware to support Windows 11 officially and has at least 8 GB of RAM. Please don't tell me you are using hard disk as your boot drive. Move on, at least try SSD. And lastly, I am not sure if it's mandatory or not, but good to have. Make sure you are signed into your Windows with your Microsoft account. If all looks fine, we are good to start. And don't worry, we won't use the Amazon App Store, but we have to install it to get the Windows subsystem for Android installed. Make sure virtualization is enabled on your platform. You can check it in the Windows Task Manager. Just press the Ctrl Shift and Escape key at the same time. The Task Manager will pop up. Select the Performance tab and click on CPU. Virtualization information is right here. All the newer motherboards should have the virtualization turned on by default. If not, don't worry, you can turn it on in the BIOS setting very easily. Without getting into details, here are some screenshots to give some clue about what to look for in the BIOS setting of different vendors. For more help, you can search on Google for how to enable virtualization in the BIOS setting of your motherboard. Now you need to install the Amazon App Store from Microsoft Store to get the Windows subsystem for Android installed on your computer. Windows Subsystem for Android, or WSA in short, is a replacement for any Android emulator on your Windows. As of now, Amazon App Store is only available for US customers. If you are not in America, then you have to change your country or region to United States in Windows setting, and that will allow you to install the Amazon App Store and the bundled WSA with it. Now open the Microsoft Store app, search for Amazon App Store, and an install option should appear here. Since I have already installed it, I get an open option here. If you don't see the install option, consider checking the system requirements around here. It will show what's wrong with your computer, which you should not face if you are watching from the beginning. Back to the install button, click on it and allow or agree in the upcoming pop-up windows. Wait until the download and installation are complete for the Amazon App Store and the WSA, Windows Subsystem for Android. Type Windows Subsystem for Android in the Windows search and click on it. Go to the developer option and click on the Manage Developer setting. By now, a Windows firewall message should pop up. Click on Allow Access. After that, we need to download and extract the SDK Platform Tools for Windows on the computer. You can follow the link provided in the description or search for SDK Platform Tools on Windows. Download the zip file after signing the agreement. Extract it to any location you can access quickly on your computer. I know this step is a bit technical and you may consider it a hassle, but trust me, it's only the first time you have to go through this. We need this to install the Android version of Chrome only. After that, we can use this Android version of Chrome to download any Android apps and use the built-in package installer of the WSA just like your phone. Now download the Chrome APK from any website you trust. I feel comfortable using apkmirror.com. You will find several architecture variants of the same version of the app. You can try different variants of the app if it does not work on WSA. From what I have seen so far, The x86, 64-bit or 32-bit variant works most of the time. Download the Chrome APK file and copy it to the Platform Tools folder where you have extracted the SDK Platform Tools zip file. Copy the location of this folder and keep this File Explorer window open. We'll come back to it. Now only 3 steps to go to install the Chrome APK. First, type command prompt in the Windows search and click on Run as Administrator. Type cd and hit the spacebar once. Now paste the copied location with the shortcut Ctrl V. Hit enter. Do not close the command prompt yet. Second, search for Windows Subsystem for Android in the Windows search and open it. Go to the Developer tab. If the IP address is unavailable, then click on the Manage Developer Settings. Refresh the IP address. Microsoft has changed the setting a little. We used to copy this IP address to connect to the ADB, but now here it says ADB can be connected on this IP address. So we have to type this manually on the command prompt. Turn on the command prompt, type ADB space connect and hit the space bar once and type this IP address manually. Careful with the numbers and the symbols. They have to be the same and hit enter. It should show connected to IP addresses. And third, back to the File Explorer window. Copy the package name of the Chrome app including the APK extension. If you don't see the file extension, you need to enable it from the View option. You can press Ctrl A to select the file name with the extension while you are in the name, and then Ctrl C to copy. Back to the command prompt, type adb install and hit the spacebar once and paste the package name with the APK extension using the shortcut Ctrl V and hit enter. Chrome should be installed in seconds and the command prompt will show a success message. All done. Search for Chrome. You will find two options if you are running the desktop version of Chrome also. But the desktop version is named Google Chrome and the Android version is named only Chrome. You can pin this Android version of Chrome to Start or Taskbar or open the file location and copy the shortcut to the desktop. From now on, you can open this Android version of Chrome and download any apps from any site you trust. And install it using the stock package installer, which comes with WSA. You may have to allow some typical Android 12 permissions in the installation process. You should be familiar with this stuff if you have used Android device before. The WSA comes with pretty barebone Android 12 with only a few apps, namely Camera, Contacts, Files, Gallery, and Settings, which are the stock Android 12 apps instead of Google variant, and the one and only Amazon Appstore. By default, you will find only the Amazon Appstore app in the Windows search or app list. You need to install an Android launcher to see the other stock apps. Although all the apps installed separately will show up directly in the Windows app list or Windows search. And thankfully WSA comes with Android stock package installer just like any Android phone. We can use it to install any Android apps directly without installing any Windows app to install Android apps or messing with the command prompt. Now here are some useful tips from me that will improve your user experience on WSA. 1. Install any Android launcher to access the stock apps directly, especially the file apps. By default, to access it, you need to dig through WSA setting on Windows and open it. Setting the wallpaper for the launcher will not work though. I hope this will change in future. 2. The WSA comes without any Google apps, which is no surprise. Microsoft went with Amazon and not Google, as a partner for the Android subsystem project. WSA lacks the Google Core apps to run the Google Play Services app, and so don't expect it to run any Google app or other app properly which heavily depends on Google Play Services. That also include the games that won't run without the Google Play games, which requires Google Play Services to be installed. Apart from that, everything is fine. You can run any app or games other than that I just mentioned without signing into Google account or signing it with other alternatives like Microsoft account, Facebook account, etc. if there is an option. 3. You can't access the files of your Windows drive from the Android app on WSA. Also cannot access the WSA storage from your Windows apps directly. We need a bridge. You can use any cloud-based storage service that works cross-platform. You can use the cloud-based space as bridge storage between Windows and WSA. 4. Though Google Apps will not work properly, the Android version of Chrome we just installed will allow us to sign in to Google's web-based services simply by opening the web page of any Google services like YouTube and signing in on the web page. Don't try to sign into Chrome in settings, and don't try to do anything that would direct you to Google settings, Google Play settings, or add a Google account in setting on your phone. We don't have Google Play services on WSA. 5. The contact list will be empty by default since no Google account is associated with it. You can open the Android version of Chrome and go to contact.google.com. Export the contact as vcard. A .vcf file will be downloaded in your WSA download folder. Now open the contact app and go to settings and import. Import the .vcf file and all the contacts will be imported. This way other apps like Messenger and WhatsApp will be able to import your contact list. 6. To adjust the display or text size permanently, as of now, you need to open the Windows Subsystem for Android, go to the Developer tab and click on Manage Developer Settings. Scroll the list and find Smallest Width under the Drawing section. Click on the Smallest Width DP and change it. Increasing the value will make everything smaller and decreasing the value will make everything bigger. 7. To force the app to be non-resizable, open the Windows Subsystem for Android setting, go to the Compatibility tab, click on the Desired app. Turn on the Force app to be non-resizable toggle. This will allow you to change the window size of your Android app and the app will not adjust with it. After you are happy with the window size, click on the refresh button in the bottom right corner. 8. Try different architecture variants of the app you want to install if the current one does not work properly. I found x86 32-bit or 64-bit variant works most of the time if it is available. WSA is capable to run any architecture variant of an Android app, but it needs more polishing and also the developer of this app should do their part for the compatibility. App compatibility is supposed to improve over time. That brings us to the final discussion. Things you should not expect. You should not expect every app to run on WSA, mostly because developers of this app have to ensure compatibility with this kind of platform. Most Android apps are made to utilize the touch input from your phone and not very well optimized for keyboard and mouse input. But lucky though, your mouse click will work just like a touch from your fingertip. You can swipe, tap, tap and hold with your mouse. Also, some apps will work just fine with keyboard and mouse input. You may find other inconvenience. Let's hope this will be solved in future updates or you will find other ways around it. If this video did help you, please let me know in the comment. And sorry for my English. Any suggestion and correction will be appreciated. Thanks for watching.